Okay, so affiliate marketing. You just applied for affiliate marketing, right? And affiliate marketing, let's just say it's Amazon. You know, joining the Amazon affiliate marketing, putting a link wherever your video is, and then hopefully having people click on the link so you can get some kind of commission from them clicking on the link and purchasing a sale. I've been using Amazon affiliate marketing. I try to create videos tailored around what I'm probably trying to create a link for. I really try to get people excited. I really want to say, if you're going to do affiliate marketing, really do your best to get people excited about what you're doing. Just like, hey, you know, here's something. There's a link down below if you want it. You know, like, okay, well, you know, thanks for not convincing me. Like, really get excited about, you know, what you're trying to push, and consider clicking on the link, because keep this in mind. They don't have to buy the exact product that you're putting the link on for the affiliate marketing. Right. As long as they click on your link, and if they do shopping elsewhere and do other things, you still get a bit of the pie, you know, as long as they click on your link. So if you're promoting a microphone or paper plates and they don't get a microphone or paper plates, you still get a cut of whatever it is that they all buy. So just keep in mind, it's the excitement is to get people excited about the product, yes, but also to just shop in general. That's the idea behind affiliate marketing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely has to be tied to the content you're creating. People want to know, you know, what camera you're using, what microphone you're using. They want to know how you recorded it. They want to know what screen you used on. They want to know what shirt you're wearing, what brand shirt, what glasses you wore, whatever.
Get excited about it.
You could sell whatever on the affiliate stuff. And that was actually my first goal when I started creating some other channels and some other stuff in the past. And I found it very difficult on certain subjects. Because I wasn't creating content around it. It was just kind of almost like you said, I was just throwing the link out there and hoping somebody clicked on it. Yeah. And for me right now, I don't know, again, if that would work for me right now on Instagram. I had it on there for about, I don't know, a couple days. Right. You know, zero action, zero clicks on there. Again, I think that might have to do something with the people going off of the page, off of Instagram when they're on Instagram. Yeah. So maybe the platform definitely has something to do with it. But for me, I really can't say I have too much experience with affiliate marketing because I have not been successful at all on again, I feel like my followers, the number is still too low. Right. Wow. Even for 3,000 something. Yeah, because like when I'm on Instagram, last thing I want to do is an extra click. I'm just swiping. Maybe I'll like something, but last thing I want to do is go into someone's bio. Like, it feels like a lot of work to me. For me, for Instagram, it'd be two things. Like, in a perfect world, it'd be two things. One would be to have a brand ambassadorship with something like a Chinet. Yes. Because then they could be included organically in your posts. Their products can be seen. And like you said, if you're swiping, you're still seeing the product, you're still seeing the tag on them. So it's kind of it's almost being put top of mind for you. And number two would be you're creating your own product, something that you build around your brand that you're creating, and then you sell, making 100% of the sale versus a small commission. Yeah. And then that person actually then becomes part of your email list. Okay. And it becomes a reoccurring customer versus an affiliate where they go and buy something to get a commission, and that's Amazon's client. That's Amazon's customer. That's not your customer. Right. Yeah. So for my ultimate goal, again, is to brand ambassadorship and eventually create my own product. I feel like affiliate marketing, you're almost like working too hard for something so small. It's true. It's a very small cut. Unless you have 1 million followers, where if 1% of those 1 million followers buy something, you can make a pretty decent amount of money. But at the number I'm at right now, it doesn't make any sense for me. And at the same time, I'm still trying to grow my page, and you're still trying to grow. For you, it works, though. It really does, because people want to know, because, again, you're kind of almost already a brand. You know, Low Nose. Everybody knows Low Nose. I know Low Nose. Sort of. Perfect. Yeah. But, you know, people want to know what you use because you're an expert in that. You're an expert in that field. So people want to know what you are using. So maybe later on as I grow, people want to know, hey, what knives do you use? What cooking utensils? What pots and pans? What's a good place to eat at? What's your go-to? How would I start this and that? So once I get to that point, maybe affiliate marketing might work for me once I get to a larger number. But right now I feel like it's growing, and then trying to get that brand ambassadorship.
Right, right. So something that I think that we are touching on right now that we'll go into deeper later is that if you're doing if you're trying to make money on some kind of content creation, don't just think that you're going to post a video, people are going to like it, and all of a sudden you're making money. Yeah. You're going to have to put on a second hat and understand the business of how everything works. And just, I guess, maybe like the marketing psychology of this is what I'm creating. Who am I aiming, like who is this aiming towards? And who's going to be like the highest percentage of people to actually click on this, or who's going to be served to?
One thing that I've learned, because I first started out with the idea that I'm going to do this to make money.
Right.
Right. And you quickly realize that that's not the way to think about it. The way to think about it is I'm going to create really great content that's going to give people value.
Right.
And once I build trust with these people, then maybe I could turn that into some sort of, some money just to even fund the channel or fund my avocado fund, because I'm spending a fortune on avocados.
Wow. Okay.
Just enough money to help out with that. But I think if you first build your, whatever it is, your YouTube, your Facebook, or your Instagram, or your Twitter, if you build it around creating good content that provides people valuable information, the money will come.
For sure.
I've had people reach out to me organically where I didn't have to reach out to them and say, hey, could you use our spice? Could you do this? Just like you get those free packages on YouTube. Mine are a lot less than yours, but I still get those. So it is getting to that point where people are going to start noticing you, but not because I reached out to them, but because they liked the content I created and they found some value.
Yeah. Okay, so let's jump to the next thing. We spoke about it briefly. Sponsors. Okay, you said it was...
I've had Chinette, Badia Spices, had a couple of companies from China, which I did not put on there because I did not like their products.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, listen, you can't say yes to everybody.
Right. So what is the point where we start asking these sponsors for money? Like, instead of just exchanging a product, like when is it like, okay, if you want me to do this, you're going to have to start paying me now?
Well, I think one, you have to be upfront about it. So if someone says to you, hey, I have this product I want to promote, do you want to collaborate? Do you want to do something?
Right.
Like, sure. Every post, I'm going to use Instagram as an example. Every post I do is $50 that I'll tag you in it and I'll put a link in my bio.
Right.
It's $50, $200, whatever your cost is, because it definitely, the price is different on the amount of followers you have. So right now with my engagement, my likes that I get typically on a post, and my amount of followers, I could get between $25 and $50 a post.
Okay.
Right? So you have to be upfront about it, I think, number one. And number two, it depends on the company, because these guys from smaller companies don't have the budget to pay you. They'll give you free product,
right?
But they won't pay you. And if that is clear up front, then say, hey, I'm not interested.
Right.
I charge for these things.
Right. And on my end, I'm discovering that these people who kind of reach out to you, they're really not people of like, you're not really not talking to the owner or anything. It's just kind of like someone who's been hired to kind of like fish for people in social media and kind of like offer these products. So in turn, they're just kind of looking for social media creators or something to give product to. My goal would be to first start off. I totally agree. Be upfront 100%. I'm getting stuff. I think I'm gonna start asking some companies, hey, do you mind sending me two? One for me, one as a giveaway. Do
that
this.
Makes sense.
Yeah, let's create hype, and then once we see how that's going, then probably start asking for money or something. Once I start, I feel like, and this is where I'm gonna go back to what I was saying as far as like selling out. Once you have like a wealth of videos showing like, hey, look, we've done this. You see what you got here? Like I now in a position where I can justify, I think we can move in this direction right now.
Because the value that you bring to that company for giving you a product that could say, let's say its retails are $100, but it costs them $20 to make. For $20 of them giving you that product, they're getting you to record a video, to edit video, create content, post it, share it with the people that you have that are your listeners. I mean, they're your viewers. Like, they're getting an extremely huge bargain. Yeah. Just the time alone that you spend, you're probably getting paid $2 an hour.
Heck.
$2 an hour to do that work.
They need to send me 3.
So that's what I'm saying. So you're providing them some crazy amount of value for their $20. In reality, what it costs them to create that product. When you get to a point, say, hey, listen, I value your business. I value you guys sending me this stuff. But in the future, any promotion I do for you will cost X amount of money. And it's a business. They know business. I mean, I'm sure they know what they're doing. They understand that you need to eat. You're not gonna pay your bills with a microphone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you need to make money too. And I think that's an important thing to understand, that when people take those little products here and there, the amount of work, especially on YouTube. Instagram is a little easier. I take a picture. Hey, I use this spice. It's very fast, very quick. And that's why it's $20-$25 a post. But for YouTube, when you create a 7-minute long video,
man, like crazy editing and music,
you got cameras,
B-roll, and man,
the effort you put into that is a crazy amount of work.
You know. All right, let's move on. So we want to make money off YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But sometimes you're gonna have to spend money.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about spending money for ads on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? What are the benefits?
So I've actually done
especially to people starting off.
Well, I have done a lot of research on this.
Yes.
I've watched a lot of YouTubers talk about it. I've watched numerous videos, read a lot of articles on it. And the thing I've taken away from it is 2 things. One, do not start spending money until you're making money.
True that.
So if I'm spending a ton of money and it's not coming back to me, my ROI, return of investment, is off. Yeah, is off. I mean, if I spent $1,000 and I made $10 in YouTube ads, I mean, it's not making any sense, right? So number one, from what I've read and done research on, don't spend any money unless you're making money. And 2, for starting off, yes, it would be a phenomenal way to start off. If I could spend $1,000 a month, my Instagram page would be 100,000 followers by now. Yes, if you have the money, I would say spend the money. If you have extra money that you do not need for your bills, to pay your mortgage or feed your kids, spend the money, because it is definitely, you will grow. If that your goal is to grow followers, yes, spending money is the right thing. If you don't have it, I'd say don't spend it.
Right.
It will be a lot longer. It'll be a hard grind for that organic route, because it does take a lot of time. How long have you been doing Low Nose?
Almost 2 years.
2 years. Almost. So it's been a grind. Have you spent money?
I'm on equipment.
Well, have you ever done an ad?
Ads? Okay, so I did buy 2 ads on Facebook. Okay, because I just wanted to see it, and to tell you the truth, like the barrier to entry entry to barrier, whatever, it was very low. I mean, I spent $5 and it gave me ads for like 3 days. I've got that animated series that we're working on, Johnny Reboot, the superhero who suffers anxiety. I posted on my Facebook Low Nose. It probably got 20, and that's stretching it, 20 natural views. Okay. And Low Nose on Facebook, that is struggling like you wouldn't believe it.
Facebook is horrible for growing.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, you know what? I think I spent like $5 or $9, and it gave me 4 days of ads, right? And it went from 20 views all the way up to like 500 and something views.
For $5.
For $5. Or is it 500 views but actual 200 views? No, 500 impressions but 200 views. Whatever. So do you felt that it was worth it? I felt, to me, I don't know if it was worth it. I felt like it was more like R&D. Like, oh, okay, that's an option. Maybe if I decided one day to put like a well-produced piece of content that was specific, that I'm going to put ads behind, because I just grabbed the video and I'm like, let's just see what happens if I put this on here. Right? That's what happened with it. You
know what I feel like doing?
No.
So this weekend, my video of the week, because I really only produce 1 video a week. Again, because of the weekends, I have more time. I'm going to do a video on how to actually make your own cauliflower rice. You're into fitness, so you probably know about cauliflower rice, right?
Sure.
It's an alternative to rice. So if you're on a low carb diet.
I'm into quinoa.
Okay. Wait. If you're on a low carb diet and you want to mimic rice, you create this thing called cauliflower rice. You use a box grater to create to shred cauliflower that looks like rice, right? So I'm going to create a video on that. Now that would be a great video to promote on Instagram. and target it towards people who either follow keto pages or who or certain hashtags or certain that are into certain lifestyles. That to me would be a great video to promote. How much money do I want to put into it? How much money do I want to spend? I don't know, but I've spent, I spent probably like $300 in ads other than Instagram. I still have yet to spend $1 on Instagram, but on my other Facebook pages, I have spent probably around $300.
Wow. Okay.
On ads. And I felt like the audience I was getting, the followers I was getting, were not my target demo. Like there was not the people who I wanted.
Yeah.
So that was for me. Spending money early stage. If you have it, yes. If you have money, do it. It's only going to grow your channel and get you exposed to more people. If you're on a tight budget, do the grind. It'll happen organically if you're creating really good content that helps people.